Jennifer Smith from the Coping with Depression blog at HealthyPlace.com. And today I'd like to talk about how to cope with the stresses of life while also dealing with depression. As we know, it can be hard enough just on a daily basis to cope with depression in and of itself. And then when you add in the stresses that come just with daily life, it can get very overwhelming at times. So here are a few things that I try to do, and I hope that they can help you too. One thing that I try not to do is to procrastinate if I have things that I need to do. If I have laundry that needs to be done, I try to keep it done on time. I can usually do pretty well with the washing and the drying, not so well every time at putting it up. And that's a stressful thing to me when I start to see it stacking up. So I try to stay on top of it. So don't procrastinate. And I know that's hard for us because sometimes we lack the energy and the motivation to do things. But it's best if we can learn not to procrastinate. If we have something due for work, a project, try to go ahead and start working on it as soon as you know you have it instead of the night before, because that does add stress to our lives. So rule number one, don't procrastinate. Secondly, when we have a lot of things that we have to do, we have a tendency to focus on that whole big picture. I have to do so much. And then we can get that paralysis. And that's another thing that comes with depression, where we're so overwhelmed that we don't do anything. So at that point, I try to get tunnel vision, where I see only one thing ahead of me. And I try to get just one thing done at a time. If I have to write a list down and just look at one thing and just check it off, so that I'm not looking at everything I have to do, I'm just looking at one thing at a time. Some other things that we can do that maybe lessen the buildup of stress inside of us, of course, are your exercise. Even if it's just taking a walk every day, but try to get in some brisk steps in there. Try to really get that heart going. Something else that I do, of course, is to write, but get a creative outlet. Write, paint, find some way to get out some feeling. Just use your creative outlet, whatever that may be. Because a lot of times you let things build up inside you. Write about your stress, write about your anger, paint about it, whatever it may be that can get you to relieve some of that. Finally, read a book. Read a book you enjoy, watch something that makes you laugh. You have to find that balance, the balance between the things we have to do and then the things you want to do that can pull you away from the stressful situation. So I'm looking forward to hearing from you and talking to you again soon. Again, Jennifer Smith, and I am from the Coping with Depression blog at HealthyPlace.com.